Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Rays and the Boston Red Sox. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know, this team has to be hoping Matt Duffy gets it going soon. He's coming off a game to forget, an 0 for 4 showing that had to leave a bad taste in his mouth. But you know what'll fix that? Going out there today and hitting the snot out of the ball.
Mel Smith heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Smith.
First pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we get underway at 7-11 tonight. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
And they were able to put together a good performance in the victory yesterday afternoon, so let's see if they can keep it going here.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Runner goes for second. Hit hard up the middle, and he is out at second base. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting third, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Carlos Gomez will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Carlos Gomez as the Rays move out on top 1-0. And how about that? Carlos Gomez has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they're already down by 1 after the top of the first, so you've got to get yourself right back into this ballgame. Punch back a little bit and see if you can get the crowd back in.
And that'll hop over the wall out there as he starts the home first with a ground rule double.
Andrew Benedict.
Standing in now, Andrew Benedict, as he lines this one out to center. And that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's 1-1.
Boy, that didn't take too long. You get a double on the first pitch of the inning, and then 1 pitch later, he's already heading back into the dugout after scoring a run. It just goes to show you that as a pitcher, your focus has to be there on every pitch or you'll get burned.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll swing and lift the foul ball off to the left and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters make sure that pitch gets inside instead of staying out over the plate. That one.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
And this is just a really nice job of picking your spots as a base runner. You know, he's thinking to himself, maybe they won't be paying too much attention to me after that RBI single. And he guessed right, too, because now he's in there at second base.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Good job to squirrel that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well onto deep left center field, and he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that's through for a hit. Number 13 stands in.
Number 13.
From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier moves over. 1 out. Hanley Ramirez will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
And that curveball is normally one of his best pitches. He just hasn't had a great feel for it so far.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith is there. 2 down.
Batting 7.
Jackie Bradley Jr. set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Runners going. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-1 Boston. Brad Miller will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Miller.
Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Rays get a bit closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Batting 6. Third baseman.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy.
Matt
as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last two pitches.
Chopped weakly to the left. A barehand play by Bogarts. Got him.
Woo, no problem. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Into the box, Rob Refsnyder, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Moreland has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, shortstop, Daniel Robertson.
Daniel Robertson into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number two. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 2. Jackie Bradley Jr. strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Into the seats, 0-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Kiermaier. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting eighth, right fielder.
Stepping in, Mitch Moreland, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Christian Vasquez takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Grounded down the third baseline. Runner at first here, one man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready on 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2.
Now batting,
Eduardo Nunez
baseman.
will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one. Takes this the other way to right. Gomez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox leave one, but they still lead it 3-2. Jesus Sucre steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Hanley Ramirez is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat.
Hanley Ramirez.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Wendell onto the grass, and he makes the catch for the second out. Sliding into the box, Mitch Moreland. He reached on a single in his first try. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains. Leading off the inning, Rob Refsnyder, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So striding in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Oh, this is just a very tough play here in the outfield. A lot of times you're going to see the ground jar the ball loose, but he looks this one in all the way, lays out, and winds up hanging on to the ball.
Carlos Gomez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Yeah, and that might give you an idea of how his stuff is starting to straighten out just a little bit here now. It's the 3rd time through the lineup. And guys weren't getting a ton of solid contact earlier, but as his pitch count rises, they're starting to zero in on him now.
Bogarts lays out. What a stop. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More from Boston after this. Xander Bogarts will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
And after that first inning, he's been all zero since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Grounded up the first baseline. Miller's got it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Mitch Moreland will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
This is a nice play up the middle. You can see this ball takes the shortstop right to the bag, so he'll just step on second and fire on to first for the double play.
In now, Christian Vasquez. Line toward right center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Eduardo Nunez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Inside with what looked like the palm ball, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to him. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox leave 1. They're up 3-2. Daniel Robertson will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. 8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why you can't get these final 6 outs.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Getting late. 8th inning now from Fenway with the Red Sox on top as you get a look at our game's line score to this point. Jesus Sucre will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if you can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Mel Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Still a 3-2 ball game. Andrew Benedict digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Dan Jennings is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Dan Jennings.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Smith has a play. He's got it one away.
Up next for the Red Sox,
J.D. Martinez strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. In there, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
the shortstop.
Well, these guys know the deal from the offensive standpoint.
Bogarts.
They've got to add on to give their bullpen just a little more breathing room. And this is a good start as he jumps all over this one and drives it for 2 bases.
Xander Bogaerts takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's double number 3 so far on the year. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
And from his
Number
perspective
13.
on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Standing in now, number 13. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Smith going back on it. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they open it up to 6-2 now.
That is gonna hurt. They've been waiting for that 1 hit with runners on base, and that could very well be the one that winds up sealing the deal. That's gonna make this a 4-run ball game.
First baseman, number 21.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
And when you see a guy rip one like
Now
this,
batting,
1 pitch
fielder,
after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Brent,
attention,
his
please.
dudeness, will
Now
get the
pitching
call
for
now as
Tampa
he'll
Bay.
try to get the final
Number
2 outs
31.
here and get this one on to the
Brent
9th inning.
is Dudley.
And there he goes towards second. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here it comes, 0-2. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt, 1-2 now. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Smith is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Mitch Moreland is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And even with 3 runs in here, that guy's still a threat to go at first. He may try and make this inning worse.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Oh, yeah, you know, he went backdoor breaking ball with the previous pitch. Then he's got him set up to come down and in with the next one, and he throws a pearl right there.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 6, the Rays 2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Robbie Scott,
now
come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Robbie
Kicking
Scott.
off the top of the 9th, Kevin Kiermaier. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Liner toward right center. Bradley is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Carlos Gomez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, second baseman.
Just a fantastic catch out there by the outfielder. And the one guy that's more excited about it than the guy who caught the ball is the pitcher. He knows that that one could have been extra bases.
Stepping in now, Joey Wendell, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And that turns out to be a great start to this series for these guys as they take game 1 here in front of the home crowd.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about